Good evening, everyone. Welcome back again in another weekly market outlook. Hope you are good and enjoying your week and having a good, profitable week. Just want to confirm that sound is all right. All right, thank you. So let's move on to the weekly market outlook. Hope everything is fine on the YouTube. So first of all, website if anyone want to join us, just simply head to the trading to attacktradingacademy.com and check the levels and if you're looking for group training, you can join us for group training. And if you're looking for one-on-one training, just simply fill the inquiry form and send that form to me for further information. All right. And if you are looking for social sites so that you can follow me on social sites for ideas and updates, just simply head to the trading view profile, wave trader trading view profile. You're going to see my image over there and check the signature box. You're going to see links are there in the signature box. All right, so links are there in the signature box: website, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Slack group, and Telegram. All right, and now let's move on to the weekly market outlook for next week. All right, hope the last week was, or the week which is just going to close tonight, is good for you. All right, and now let's move on to the. So let's check the the ideas. All right, for quick understanding, and then we're gonna move on to the upcoming week. All right, for the upcoming week. So Kiwi dollar. All right, so Kiwi dollar pushing for upside within that expanding triangle ABC move. All right, this for the ABC move. So for next week, correction is already happened over there and pushing higher, and I will explain what to do next. All right, so there is possibility that this pair still can visit the bottom for one more drop before going to go higher. Okay, this possibility still exists over there, and we'll let you know how to trade on that move for one more drop. All right, so going higher, and silver also pushing higher. Dollar index DXY also started to push lower. Euro trying to break up. Dollar sheaf, yeah, 4R broken and still pushing lower. Euro New Zealand dollar also pushing lower slowly from the top. Euro New Zealand dollar also broken down following the Australian dollar US dollar. Yeah, correction is just forming over there for more downside. Aussie dollar US dollar also pushing higher. Right, and Aussie chief is trying to push higher, trying to follow the Aussie dollar US dollar or Euro Australian dollar. All right, and when you look at these charts are clearly telling you that what's happening in the market. All right, so these charts are clearly telling you that the dollar is going down at the moment. All right, so dollar is under pressure today, specifically after the non-farm payroll. This might be a longer term reversal on the dollar, or might be a correction for more downside, for one more drop. All right, let's look at the dollar index again. Okay, hitting the trend line. Okay, this might be a longer term reversal, the start of the longer term reversal. Okay, from that top. Yeah, big drop all the way back to the bottom, or correction, another correction like that for another up move. With Yeah, we are still within that wedge. So price still within that wedge. Let's move on to the dollar index. So I'm still waiting for more people to come into the weekly market outlook. I can see that people are not getting in. Hope everything is fine. Is there any issue, guys? If there is any issue, let me know. Issue on the Zoom or issue on the the YouTube. Everything is fine on the YouTube. So okay on Zoom, all right. Okay. So let's go down onto the lower time frame. Okay, so dollar index still can push higher. So it should be the chart should be clear. So issue is on your end, all right? So just check why charts are not clear. Yeah, so issue should be on your side. Yeah, you can see that the chart is clear. Okay, so let's move on, guys. So dollar index, okay, we still can see one more push up. So let me know, I mean, let me tell you what dollar index can do. All right, so dollar index can correct over there for a time frame and can continue to the downside. All right, or bounce off, or it can bounce off and can go back up. This is the structure or the pattern formation we normally look for when we see. All right, no, this is the structure. Yeah, and just a second, guys. All right, so this is the structure normally we just one second. All right. Okay, so this is the structure normally we look for when price, try to break a bigger structure for a reversal. All right, so a correction over there will definitely push this pair for more downside. Yeah, a bounce off, one more up move. So currently we are looking for one more bounce off on the dollar index, and dollar index to get back within the wedge again. All right, so similar kind of price action there. Okay, we were expecting it to go higher during the non-farm payroll. Yeah, but price pushed lower. Non-farm payroll was negative, just pushed lower, aggressively. So rise aggressively from the bottom, correct, and go back up for next week. All right, repeat the same price behavior over there. Okay, if we're not going to see aggressive move, all right, and price going to start to correct, all right, on a lower time frame. Okay, price is going to start to correct for more downside, then definitely, all right, like that, then definitely more downside. Okay, so we already got the aggressive move over there because of the non-farm payroll. Okay, another correction will push this pair to the downside. So we are not expecting correction and more downside. We are expecting that the dollar index will manage and gonna get back to the top again. So next week you are looking for one more up move on the dollar index for short term and longer term reversal. Okay, if we're not gonna get the short term trade for the upside, then we'll let this to break down clearly to the downside. Okay, so there are going to be a lot of room to the downside. Okay, and it will give us a lot of opportunities to sell more. Right? Okay, I'm just gonna copy some stuff over there and you guys gonna get the idea. Okay, let's paste this here. Okay, just look at that, how many times it has formed opportunities to go lower. All right, so there are going to be a lot of opportunities on the dollar index when the wave going to start to appear over there to the downside within this area. Okay, so there are going to be a lot of corrections when the dollar index going to start to continue to go lower. We are still within the wedge and we are anticipating that the wedge gonna hold for next week. If not, then there's going to be a correction and it will continue to go lower. Okay, like that. There are going to be a lot of corrections for the downside. And similar analysis on the euro dollar. With longer term, we are bullish on it, but short term we are anticipating one more drop. Short to medium term, longer term bullish. Okay, this is what we are looking for longer term, and short term one more drop back to the bottom. All right, this one more drop because the move is not so aggressive. This move is not so aggressive. Okay, and driven by some comments, not policy change. This move came over there because of some comments, not policy change. Policy hasn't changed. Fed hasn't changed its policy. Right? They said they are open to cut the rate, but they haven't changed their policy. All right, so means that we still can see one more drop for next week on the euro dollar. Okay, so what trade you're gonna search next week? Just simply this to go down. Okay, last week we were looking for this flat formation to continue to go higher. Okay, we were buyer already last week from this area. Okay, and next week this wave. Okay, this wave is almost completed. So you're gonna look for price action over there for next week at this area, and one more drop on the euro dollar. Okay, a correction over there will push this for more upside. Okay, we are not anticipating correction as I said. All right, so currently we are not anticipating correction at this area. Okay, this correction will give us a clue that the price is gonna push more higher. Okay, so what you're looking for, go down, correct, and complete the move back to the bottom, and again longer term buy. That's the trade. The trade we're gonna watch for the next week. All right, and almost very much similar on the dollar chief. Okay, so correct at this area and continue to the downside. Yeah, or bounce off, go back up, and then drop. So this is a longer term structure. All right, this is a longer term structure. Price gonna behave according to that. All right, so okay, correct over there, continue to go lower. All right, so correct over there and continue to go lower all the way back to the bottom. So this bigger wave still on its way. All right, so there is still one more up move possibility. All right, so currently we are not looking for that one more up move specifically on the dollar chief. We are looking for continuation to the downside. Okay, so correction here at this area will give us a one more drop on the euro dollar and one more up move on the DXY. Okay, and this pair are going to continue to go lower. So there we are expecting a correction correction back to the trend. All right, so let's remove that. All right, so correction is happening, but happening in the form of flat. So we are expecting correction in the form of flag, like that. All right, so next week this short-term trade back to that back to that trend line. Okay, so this bottom, go that way, complete that correction, and continue to go lower. Okay, if slightly push lower, still price gonna correct back. Okay, if good completely gonna form a new impulse over there, still price gonna correct back. All right, still price gonna get back. So buy on the dollar sheaf and sell on the euro dollar and long on the dollar index for next week. So short to medium term bullish on the dollar and longer term bearish on the dollar. All right, and gold is a sell simply. All right, so bigger time frame, this is what we are looking for. All right, this is what we are looking for gold to do, and hold the top and go down. So time to sell the gold. All right, so gold surprised everyone. All right, gold surprised everyone that the the bullish move which you guys have just seen this week. All right, so it's not a surprise. All right, it's not a surprise for us, and now it's a time to go for short on the gold. There is a room, gold can still push slightly higher. All right, slightly it can push higher. All right, like that. Okay, currently we are not anticipating that. We are not looking for that push up. All right, push up to these previous highs. Okay, we are not looking for that at all. We are looking for gold to just reverse from the previous high. Okay, that was the last time when gold was at that top, at those areas, at 1360 or 1340. Yeah, within these areas, 1340 areas. Okay, so what we can see another similar pattern formation which we have seen there. Okay, currently we are not anticipating that. Right, so gold is a bearish. Okay, form another flat formation, go higher from this area, or give us a reversal after forming double top there. Okay, double top. All right, 1 and 2 and reverse and turn into a triangle. All right, so currently it is forming a triangle top and the bottom rising. So we are already short in the gold, guys. Some of my traders already holding long from the bottom. All right, but it's time to take profit. All right. All right, so it's time to take profit and time to turn into a bearish on the gold. Okay, slightly can push higher. Right, so slightly it can push higher. So that does not mean we don't have a setup over there for the downside. Okay, we are having a setup. So every time when price push up, all right, so $5, $10 move comes over there, push up. So you're looking for a reversal on the dollar, on the gold. All right, so there is a good potential on the gold. Those who are watching on the gold watching gold closely, they know what I'm talking about, or those who are asking for the questions on the gold. All right, so gold is at a good spot, guys. So we were even seller there within these areas on the gold. All right, within these areas, so it's another good opportunity. Yeah, and I think we were seller there too at this area. Yeah, at these areas, so we sold gold there, and next was there. We have chart. Yeah, I have chart on the on trading view, and again, it's a good spot. Okay, it's a good spot to go for short. And silver also can visit for one more drop. All right, so currently we are looking for this to continue to go higher. All right, balance the move. Yeah, gold has made the move, but silver hasn't made the move. All right, gold is testing the top. Yeah, silver still cheap. Yeah, so silver ideally should be there at this price. Yeah, gold is hitting the top. Yeah, silver should be at that area. So both pairs should be at the top at this previous high, but silver hasn't made the move and gold has made the move. Yeah, so means that people are moving to the to the to the gold, not onto the silver at the moment. All right, so we are looking for silver to continue to go higher. All right, or give us one more drop back to the bottom, short term sell. All right, breakdown, short term sell, and again longer term buy. Yeah, so this trade can appear over there rather than continuation for next week. All right, so if you are already holding your long positions from the bottom, make sure you take your profit on time. Yeah, but take your profit once price gonna break the short term corrective uptrend to the downside, then take your profit and then leave the market and short term bearish to the downside. So far you see that it's staying above the trend. Yeah, so gold to hold, gold to stop, silver to make a move for upside up to $16. All right, $16. So corrections, short term buy, correction, short term buy. But when this trend gonna break, no buying, no buying over there. All right, and start to sell back to the bottom, up to this bottom or new low, and again longer term buy. So platinum, all right, so platinum gonna be bullish again for the next week from the bottom. All right, so gold as platinum, it is at a good spot. So you're looking for this to reverse for next week from the bottom. All right, so uh, palladium too. All right, so palladium breakout and continue to go higher. All right, okay, this correction to breakout, continue to go higher, or one more drop, new low like that, short term sell and then go higher. Okay, currently we are not anticipating this move. All right, so we are anticipating this correction to hold that bottom. All right, and continue to go higher. Okay, now there you got the dollar cat, went lower, broke through the bottom, and now let's get back to the bigger structure. Okay, so this weekly correction is trying to break out. All right, now there is possibility that the wave has just begun from there. Right, that this wave has just begun from there on this week. Yeah, all right, so might be a start of this big drop. All right, but dollar index will confirm that move. All right, dollar index, we are short term bullish on the dollar index. Yeah, which means that this pair still can push higher because oil is not ready at the moment for upside. Oil is under pressure, so oil drop will obviously you know let this pair to struggle to go down. All right, and what you're looking for next week, a change in pattern formation. All right, a different pattern formation. All right, so correct at least 1 to 4 hour time frame and complete the move. All right, and then go back up. Okay, expanding triangle and continue to go lower. This is the structure. Okay, this is the structure for upcoming weeks. Okay, get down, hold that bottom, go back up, or break down and continue to go lower. Okay, so we were watching price action during the non-farm payroll at these areas. Okay, so we did not get a price action for one more up move. We were anticipating that the the price action we're gonna get over there. We did not get any price action, and the price just broke down aggressively. Okay, just a second, guys. There you got the just a second, guys. Okay, so there you got the dollar CAD chart. Okay, let me bring this back. There you got the dollar, yeah, dollar CAD chart. So we were anticipating some price action over there for one more up move. We did not get that. Price just broke through, and it is heading to this way. Okay, now this move to complete. Correct over there and keep pushing lower. All right, correct over there and keep pushing lower. So this move completed over there. Yeah, back to the bottom. So change in pattern formation. Okay, so how you can trade for upside? Okay, so currently there is no any price action at the moment for upside. It is just going lower, breaking down aggressively. Okay, so it broke down aggressively. So there, okay, this trend which is just emerged over there, this to correct, okay, and continue to go lower. Keep pushing lower. So when we should start buying the dollar against the CAD, there shouldn't be that correction. Okay, this correction will keep pushing the dollar CAD to the downside. Okay, so the expanding triangle which I have just shown you. All right, and sharp rise will break the trend, will correct, and will go back up for one more up move. So this price action you are searching, all right, either impulsive move and go back up, or corrective move and continue to go down for further downside. All right, so there you got the Kiwi dollar. Okay, so Kiwi dollar short term sell, they're gonna be over there back within the correction. All right, so it has made a move, and it has made a move, and all right, so it has made a move, and on for upside. Okay, so the chart I have just shown you at the start of the meeting. Okay, so this trend which is just appearing over there, okay, from the bottom, okay, this to go down, okay, this to go down, short term sell over there for next week. All right, so short term sell, all right, and once price gonna come close to that bottom, watch it. If holding, take off your short term trade off and look for it to continue to go higher. Okay, otherwise new low and then again buy. Okay, this one more drop can appear over there. That's what we are anticipating at the moment. Okay, and very much same analysis on the Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, so short term sell back within the, all right, so how you can sell? Okay, let me quickly give you a clue. Okay, this short term sell. All right, so this short term sell, and once price gonna complete that formation. All right, so A, B, C, and expanding triangle formation. Okay, there, watch it. This is a counter trend trade. All right, so trying to counter this trend. Okay, once price gonna hold that, take off your profit and just simply go back for the upside. Okay, from that bottom to continue to go higher. Okay, this trade like that, very much similar like the previous move, right? Like that. Okay, this is the short-term trade which I have just shown you. That's a counter trend trade. Okay, so once price come close to that bottom, watch it. All right, this area if break down, then you don't have that trade. All right, don't have that trade. So hold that trade for one more drop and then up. Okay, last week we were neutral on it, and we are almost neutral on it at the next week as well. Okay, we can still see one more drop back to that, but this move still can happen over there. All right, so first of all, go for that short-term counter trend trade for next week. Okay, and again from reversal, for longer term reversal from the bottom. So pound dollar short term sell, and once price going to complete that move, longer term buy. Okay, this move to complete and go back up. Okay, or longer term reversal. All right, this short term trade for next week. Okay, and then up. How you can trade? All right, so this trend to break, all right, the trend which is just appearing over there. All right, so already formed a flat formation over there. Okay, this trend to break down and continue to go lower aggressively. Okay, if don't break down and take off aggressively for upside like this. Okay, let it correct, and after correction just start to buy for upside. Okay, so pound chief also continuation for one more drop and then again longer term buy. All right, so this one more drop for next week and then up. Okay, this trade for next week. Okay, let's get down to the lower time frame. All right, so one more short-term sell for one more drop like that drop. All right, correct again and push more lower, and then this channel to break up for upside and reverse the trend. All right, and euro pound almost very much same like the pound chief. All right, so there is a channel which is just building over there. Okay, and this channel to give us a one more drop, that one more drop. All right, within that circle. So how you can trade? Similar way, we are waiting for that, channel to break. Price is slowly pushing higher for short term for upside. All right, so it can still push higher for a couple of more pips. All right, like that, similar like the pound chief. All right, and every time when price is coming to form new highs, you're looking for that to drop, this channel to break down to the downside and a reversal. Okay, and pound CAD is pushing lower for short term. All right, so pound CAD is also very much same like last week. All right, it hasn't changed a lot throughout the week, right? This pair hasn't changed a lot during throughout the week. All right, so structure is neutral. We can see reversal for upside, and we can see breakdown and continuation to the downside. Okay, for upside you're looking for the trend. All right, so the trend which I have shown last week on the pound pairs, that trend to break up aggressively and form correction and continue to go higher. So same almost again this week as well. All right, so this can continue, it can continue to go down for more downside. Okay, so how you can trade, the trading on the pound cat at the moment is tricky. Okay, so make sure you trade with care. All right, okay, because it can continue. All right, it can yeah, it can break down, it can form another correction and can keep pushing lower all the way to the downside because uncertainty is still there on the pound pairs. All right, so short term buy, go back up within that flat, yeah, and then go down or simply take off for upside. All right, and pound Australian dollar. Okay, neutral, we are neutral on the pound Australian dollar. Okay, so we can see one more up move and we can see continuation to the downside. Currently we are having a correction over there, which is just trying to break down and trying to continue into that direction. All right, so what you're looking for next week, another, I mean, breakout of that and go back up. All right, you're looking for this move to finish back to that top. It has almost hit that bottom and a similar move. Okay, so complete that move there. All right, so complete the same move over there. So simply we were neutral throughout the week on this pair because it wasn't moving aggressively, it was behaving, you know, correctively. So we are waiting for this to complete the correction. All right, or or take off aggressively for upside and reverse the or continue the trend for one more up move. All right, so this two, do that, do this, either turn into a bigger correction and continue the trend to the downside, all right, or take off, yeah, for upside and complete the move back to the top. All right, so neutral for the next week, but we most likely we're gonna go for buy rather than for continuation to the downside. All right, and very much similar analysis on this neutral analysis. Okay, correct and continue to go lower or break this corrective downtrend aggressively for upside and take off. All right, so this takeoff means that Kiwi gonna get down back to the bottom. All right, and Kiwi against the dollar gonna get down back to the bottom, and pound gonna take off from the bottom. Yeah, pound gonna get strong against the pound dollar. So in other words, if I'm gonna make analysis more simple, okay, that's the trend line. Okay, below that trend line, bearish. Okay, below that trend line, bearish. All right, form another correction and short term sell. Form another correction and short term sell. Okay, when this corrective downtrend gonna break up, okay, gonna correct, change in trend, and you are buying into that direction. Okay, so there should be a sharp breakout of that corrective downtrend before you consider the buy. Yeah, so last week I was showing you a place to watch for price action. Price did not do anything over there, just went lower after breaking that bottoms. Yeah, so at this area, yeah, just simply went lower, but still in a corrective downtrend, which means that it can bounce off, it can break up for one more up move within that channel. Okay, so very much similar analysis on this pair. Okay, they are having downtrend. All right, so short term sell, break out of that correction and continue to go lower for one more drop. All right, so this trade next week, short term breakdown and then go higher. Yeah, or keep pushing lower for more downside slowly. Yeah, so similar trade like the pound chief. All right, and dollar yen to continue to go lower. All right? So last week we were anticipating a correction over there on the dollar yen. Now dollar yen is forming a correction. Let me check if I have updated that chart. No update on this chart. All right, so correction happening over there on the dollar yen. Earlier in the morning we were watching this pair for short term go down because of the non-farm payroll, and it went lower, but did not continue the trend for more downside. Okay, which means that we are still within the correction. So this correction to complete and break out and continue to go lower for more downside. You can trade within that correction for short term. Okay, short term buy from the bottom and again sell with the trend from the top. All right. Okay, so buy short term for upside and again sell from the top, and this is your structure. As long as price is going to stay within that correction structure, going to be like that, that way. All right, and short term sell on the dollar yen as well, a euro yen as well, continuation trade to the downside. It pushed up because of the equity market managed to get up. All right, and some strength we have seen on the dollar, on the euro, yeah, but continuation to the downside. Okay, so correction is there. Dollar yen is going down. Obviously this pair will push lower for one more drop. Okay, if not gonna push all the way back to the bottom, at least it will form that kind of pattern formation. Okay, still gonna be a short-term trade to the downside for next week. Okay, so let's suppose we are not going to see the aggressive move, the next aggressive move to the downside. Okay, so it will form a correction for more upside. It is not going to continue to go higher aggressively. It will correct, then push up. It will correct and then will push up all the way back to the top. There's going to be a lot of time to trade for upside on the euro yen for upside. So currently we are more interested to see the drop on the euro yen. Okay, this move, do that. Okay, or correct. All right, correct and then take off. Okay, so bearish on the euro yen for next week, one more drop. Equity market still under pressure. Yeah, you have just seen what Trump is doing. Yeah, sometimes he's mocking the Mexico, sometimes he's mocking the the Chinese, and recently he started to mock the Indians, right? No, you know, might be might be a next might be Forex exchange might be a next target. All right, currency manipulation. So he can come at any time. So there you got another correction. Yeah, last week we were anticipating correction on the CAD yen. Okay, the CAD yen is forming a correction over there for this week. Yeah, so similar correction I was showing you on the dollar yen last week. All right, so but dollar yen turned into a different pattern formation, but the CAD yen turned into a similar correction, the correction which I was showing you, I mean, last week. All right, so next week you're looking for the next leg to the downside, means that equity market to stay under pressure. So whole week equity market was up. Okay, this to continue to go lower like that after completing the ABC move there, or push up slightly, form an expanding triangle, test that top, and this place is going to be much better to go for short on the CAD yen. Okay, and let's get down to the lower time frame. Okay, so this ABC move to just break through the bottom. Okay, so correction, up, correction, up. All right, so form another one and go up. Okay, expanding triangle, form the expanding triangle which I have just shown you. Okay, and then drop, or this breakdown like that aggressively. Okay, so short term bearish on the yen pairs for next week. All right, so short-term trade on the Aussie yen. All right. So continuation. Okay, form expanding triangle and continue for short term to the downside. Reversal is not there on the yen pairs. Okay, expanding triangle and continue to go lower. Expanding triangle and continue to go lower. All right. Okay, next week, break this trend, hit that top and continue to go lower. And again, from the bottom, reverse. Okay, last week I have shown you what possibility gonna happen on the Kiwi yen after hitting the bottom. So chief yen, okay, ABC move completed, go down for one more drop and then go back up, turn into a triangle, all right, and then go down or just simply continue back to that bottom. All right. Euro New Zealand dollar is the chart to watch for next coming weeks. Okay, so started to go lower slowly. Yeah, so ECB did not help the euro to get weaker. All right. So the Fed official comment was more important than the ECB last week when they said they are open to cut the interest rate. When Powell said, I think Powell said that they are open to cut the interest rate because other banks are cutting the interest rate, like the Australian, Bank of Australia, Royal Bank of Australia, they cut the interest rate last week. Yeah, so there is a policy divergence at the moment. All right, so uh, other major banks, they are cutting the interest rate rather than following the Fed. No, pressure is building on the Fed. Yeah, Euro yen is just shown you, Michael. Short, bearish, one more drop. So pressure is building on the Fed. Fed can't keep raising the interest rate. All right, so that's why they have commented that they are open to cut the interest rate. All right, other banks are cutting the interest rate, and Fed was raising the interest rate. Now you have seen they have commented that they are open to cut the interest rate. That's why dollar went into a strong under pressure. All right, so went down, and also there was a negative data on the non-farm payroll, right? So Euro New Zealand dollar to continue to go lower. All right, so correction and go down. Okay, so euro was slightly strong. Okay, so correction is just trying to appear over there. Last week that was the correction. Okay, now this week I turn into a flat formation over there and just go down. Okay, if test the top, just stay bearish. If test the previous high, just stay bearish. Okay, flat formation or flag zigzag. Flat, all right, and then continue to go lower, or flag. All right, or flag. Flat or flag. And very much similar analysis on the Euro Australian dollar. Okay, so this correction to break down. For next week. Let's ignore this. All right, this correction to break down. Okay, if test the top, stay bearish. This move means that strength on the Uzi. Okay, that correction to break down and continue to go lower. And EuroCAD, Yeah, short term buy from the bottom. Short term, yeah, you guys can buy for longer term as well, because we are anticipating euro to get strong against the CAD in longer run. Okay, so short term, one more drop and then this trade. Okay, if not going to test that bottom and going to push slowly back to the previous high. Okay, this short term, okay, this trade, and then again buy from the bottom. And CAD chief, continuation to the downside for next week. Okay, this correction, you see that CAD did not do anything. We haven't seen strength on the CAD. We have seen weaknesses on the dollar. All right, so dollar in longer run, dollar has to go down. In longer run, dollar will go down. But short term, there is possibility. Short to medium term, all right, we still can see short term one more up move. All right, so when we're gonna see short term one more up move, and when I will see, let me explain that on the chart. Okay, let's explain that on the chart, because people, they don't understand. They don't understand. Okay, so when I was saying bearish on the dollar index from that top, okay, at that top, just go to the chart and look at that, how frustrated people were, right? So some of them were commenting that dollar not gonna go down, dollar not gonna go down, dollar gonna keep pushing higher, right? So I think we were having chart there as well. All right, so yeah, people were, frustrating that the dollar not gonna go down. So dollar only gonna go down, all right? Where dollar gonna go if dollar not gonna go down? It is at the top, okay? It will keep struggling over there, and will go down only the direction is the down for longer run, all right? But short term, there is still it is still within the wedge, all right? The wedge hasn't broken down. Okay, I'm saying that one more up move possible, it can go back up. Okay, so and later on you're going to see that people are going to come when the dollar index is going to get back to the 98 or maybe 99, somewhere there. People are going to come and then they're going to say that dollar not going to get down, dollar is strong and this and that, and will stay there, for all of its life. All right, yeah. So it will go down in longer run. So short to medium term, we are trading within that wedge. Pattern is clearly telling us that, what price is doing, how it is behaving. All right. So we are still within that wedge. So the next move either should be a correction and continuation. If so, we will see that correction. Okay, or one more up move. We will see price action for that, aggressive price action. So, we are already short on the euro dollar, right? And you're looking for euro dollar to continue to go lower for one more up. Currently, it is pushing, yeah, and it is going against our longer term. I mean, going into the direction which we are looking for longer term, all right? But the way it has just started from the bottom is not so aggressive. Normally, when these types of patterns breaks, the breaks very, very aggressively. Yeah, the break very, very aggressively. Okay, so let me show you. Let me show you an example. All right, so when these types of patterns break, they break very, very aggressively, and price don't struggle. Okay, we don't see struggle on the price. Okay, so this is a perfect example. Okay, so price was staying within that wedge. Yeah, slowly pushing down. Yeah, slowly pushing down, and then suddenly price took off and then made the move. Okay, so we see start like that. We don't see, yeah, this is the start. This is the start of the move. So euro dollar should rise like that for upside. Okay, All right, so when this is the chart when price, trying to build the momentum for upside. So our longer term direction on the euro dollar is the bullish, all right, but we are anticipating short term one more drop, okay? Short term one more drop. If we're going to be wrong, let's say we are not going to see this move, okay? This short term one more drop. We are wrong. We are not going to get that move. Okay, just look at that. How big arrow is this? It's a huge big arrow. Yeah, if not going all the way back to that top, at least up to this top. Okay, and there are going to be enough price action. Yeah, there are going to be enough correction which is going to give us a clue that the euro is going to continue to go higher. All right, so those who are having specifically the short and the euro dollar, or those who are looking to short or looking to buy on the euro dollar, there is no buy setup at the moment. All right, so if you went long on the euro dollar for short term, that's okay. That move was just because of the news event, all right, but the fundamentals policy change is not there. Okay, so good luck, guys. Let's move on to the Kiwi CAD. Okay, so Kiwi CAD, last week I was showing you one more drop. Same analysis this week as well. Yeah, so one more drop and go back, get down back to the bottom. All right, so get down back to the bottom, this move. All right, and Uzi Chief, you go back up. Chart you have just seen at the start of the meeting. All right, the bigger chart. Okay, last week I was showing you one more move down, small one more move down. That move is just happening over there slowly. Okay, now slowly keep pushing lower and then break up, or just simply break up, okay, and complete that wave. So buy setup. All right, and Uzi, New Zealand dollar. Uzi New Zealand dollar is, is not good at the moment. So we are, not interested on this pair at the moment because it is not at a good spot or good area where you're gonna have a high potential opportunity on this pair. All right, so how this pair is behaving, it is forming something like a wedge. All right, so like a wedge where it can push up, can get down. Yeah, push up, can get down, and keep pushing lower like that up to that bottom. So in my opinion, you should avoid trading on this pair for a while. Okay, it can again get back to the bottom. And Uzi CAD, a continuation to the downside, already pushing lower. All right, so already pushing lower, and hit that bottom for next week. All right, keep pushing lower, hit that bottom, go back up, buy short term from this bottom, from a flat and then continue to go lower, or from a double bottom and continue to go higher back to that top. Okay, so there's going to be a buy once price going to hit the bottom, short term buy. All right, and this short term trade going to be over there for next week. All right, so you see already what arrow is telling you. All right, so first of all, take that short term trade, watch it. If breaking, stay in, otherwise take off your profit. All right, take off your profit. So yeah, that's how you should trade on the Kiwi. Yeah, let me draw an example. Okay, there you got the impulse or wave, there you got the correction, there you got the continuation but did not continue, change in structure, change in pattern formation. Yeah, flat. Okay, this flat to continue to go lower. This is your target for the next week. All right, so short-term target at this bottom. Okay, if breakdown, you're gonna stay in for price up to come there at this bottom. Okay, if not going to break down, take off your profit at this area, watch the price action, and first of all go for this trade. Okay, if break the top, stay in. We are having a reversal on it. Okay, what I have just shown you on the Euro New Zealand dollar, a reversal. get down from the top. All right, and here I'm showing you continuation to the downside. So both are against each other, which means that Euro New Zealand dollar drop will push this pair back to the top. All right, this pair not going to continue to go lower for one more drop. Okay, but the way I have just shown you how to trade, yeah, just trade on that way and manage your positions, yeah, and take off your profit if price keep don't break that bottom. Yeah, I think I have short-term chart. Let me show you. There you go. Okay, like that. That's your first target. The first chart, the first risk reward ratio you see, that's your target. Okay, if break the bottom, then that's your target. Okay, this flat formation. Last week you guys have seen that chart as well. So same again this week, the upcoming week. Okay, so price can hold that bottom. I'm showing you buy on the Euro New Zealand dollar. That means this move not gonna complete all the way back to the bottom. And then we're gonna see ABC move. Okay, A, B, C, and continuation. All right, then we're gonna see continuation for upside. Okay, so Euro Chief was a buy and still a buy for next week. Okay, Euro Chief to go back up. All right, so that trade. So it's a slow moving pair. When you trade on this pair, make sure you understand that you have to hold that trade for a while before you're going to get a profit on it. Okay, so take off or one more drop and then take off. And there you got the oil. Oil is correcting. All right, so oil to continue to go lower for one more drop. Okay, correction can get slightly bigger over there. That's what you can expect from the gold. We were on the oil, yeah, we were expecting it to form the expanding triangle and continue to go lower. Okay, this correction can get bigger like this. Okay, before you see breakdown of that continuation to those. Okay, so this is the move you are looking for. Same analysis on the US oil. Okay, this short-term trade, and if short-term trade hit to your target and break down, then stay in, let the price hold that bottom. Okay, correction can get bigger. Make sure you understand that before you jump into the market. Natural gas, okay, they're going to be a buy on the natural gas, but make sure you jump into the market on time. All right, so it is still pushing lower, slowly can push lower the way it is doing right now, like that. Okay, but this is the move you guys need to catch. All right, and this pair you're looking for intervention from the central bank. All right, so they're going to be intervention, and this pair gonna get down aggressively. Okay, this is very much similar to this pair. Okay, dollar Hong Kong, intervention from pegged rate, boom, went lower. So Chinese dollar, dollar and Chinese yuan, intervention, hold that pegged rate and go lower. Okay, so equity market pushed up aggressively today because of the number was bad, and equity market went up. So we are still bearish on the equity market. So equity market is feeling that the trade war is nothing. All right, so trade war hasn't, you know uh, I mean, created any problem for the equity market. Okay, but we're gonna stay bearish on the equity market until there is no fundamental reason to be bullish on the equity market. Okay, so we are still looking for this one more drop, but make sure those who are trading on the equity market for the downside, or those who are selling the equity market, it always carry risk to sell the equity market. All right, most likely equity market stay trending for upside. If you know how to trade on the equity market against that strong counter trend and how to manage risk, then you can trade. But if you when you don't know, how to trade, all right, how to sell the equity market, then obviously you should avoid. You should not sell the equity market. It's a high risk, very very high risk. I mean, pair to trade for the downside. Equity indexes are really risky to trade for the downside, specifically those indexes which are strong bullish for upside. All right, so you sold and you lost. All right, unlucky. So make sure next time you understand that before you trade to the downside on the equity market. All right, so selling the equity market is not a is not like currency market. All right, so the equity market carry a lot of risk for the downside. We are still looking for the equity market to drop. All right, because drop will create an opportunity to go for for upside, for buy. Right, it will create an opportunity to go for a buy. So make sure you understand that, specifically the US major averages. Okay, if you are selling the US major averages, you trade on that with care. Okay, there are some indexes where you can I mean, you can sell those indexes, like European indexes, European equity market. Yeah, they are not into the strong bullish direction. All right, but the US major averages are into the strong bullish direction. All right, we still believe that the next secondary index is going to struggle over there and going to continue to go lower for next couple of weeks. All right, so it is currently strong bullish, the on lower time frame. Okay, this ABC move to break down and continue to go lower. So simply you are waiting for some comments, all right, some fundamental reasons to break that correction to the downside aggressively. Okay, correct and continue to go lower. Otherwise it will correct. Yeah, and it will correct and keep pushing higher. Yeah, it will correct and keep pushing higher, and you're gonna test the previous high. Okay, so S&P 500 is very much same like the Nasdaq 100 index. So short term up, and once the price gonna hit the top, we are still looking for this move to complete back to that bottom, at least within this area, and then continue to go higher. Same analysis. Okay, we are bearish on them. They are pushing short term for upside. Okay, but again there gonna be a pressure from the previous high. Okay, get down within that expanding triangle. All right, so almost similar analysis on the equity market. All right, like last week, a bearish move we are anticipating on the equity market, get back to the bottom, and bigger, at least 15 to 20% drop on the equity market, and create an opportunity for longer term for buy. All right. And Bitcoin went lower last week. Yeah, correction is underway. And correction is underway. All right. And again, you're looking for this to slightly push more lower. All right. Slightly push more lower and continue to go higher. All right. So last week I have shown you this correction. Correction is just happening over there. All right. And correction is just happening over there on the Ethereum chart as well. Okay, so correction is just happening on the Ethereum as well. Okay, buyers are not jumping, so it can get bigger like that. Okay, so correction, similar correction is happening here on the dash. Similar correction here, all right, on the Monero. OITA should go down, all right. OITA should go down again for one more drop and should give us another opportunity to go for long from the 23 cent or 25 cent. Okay, and same on the Ripple. Okay, Ripple should also test the bottom. So don't buy these coins at for longer run for at the current prices. The current price is expensive. Okay, they can visit the bottom again and they can give you a good price. They can give you a chance again to buy for longer term at a 25 cent or maybe 30 cent. All right. Okay. So that's it. Let's finish the weekly market outlook here. And let's get back to the gold chart again. All right, so some of my traders, they are holding the long on the gold, and the problem is they are facing those who are holding the long from this bottom. They are thinking that where we should cut their profit. Okay, where we should cut profit. Okay, so let's talk about the gold. Okay, so those guys who are holding the long from this area, that trade. All right, okay, there is potential for small push up like that. Let's suppose price can push up for 1.40% or $20. All right, so it can push up $20 more for upside. Okay, let's suppose price having a $20 room over there and it can push up for 20 more dollar for upside. Okay, so should I care about this $20 move? Should we care about this $20 move, or should we care about this $80 move or this $220 move? Okay, now guys, let me know which move should we care, either this $20 move or this $80 move or this $230 move. Anyone can help me? Yeah, should I care about this $20 or this $80 or this $223? Okay, so one of guys saying that he liked $20 move. Okay, so when you're gonna go for that $20 move, what are the chances to lose that $20? I mean, what are the chances to lose money there? All right. I mean, if you're gonna buy there, guys, buy at this area. Yeah. So I'm currently trying to tell you that how you can, I mean, the target, right? So the goal here is the target, okay? Target. So, right, so some guys having long trade from this area, in our group, all right, and they are thinking that either they should take profit at the 12, at 1350 or 1360, or they should take off profit at the current price and they should start selling the gold, all right? Okay, so gold still has a room to push more higher up to 1375. Okay, it can push up to 1375 or these previous highs. Okay, so what if gold is not going to push up to 1375 or 1360 and going to drop from the current price? Then what's going to happen? Yeah, two things can happen. The profit you are holding from there, yeah, you can lose that profit as well, a portion of that profit. Let's suppose you can lose this much profit over there. And the other thing, you're going to miss the move from there. Yeah, you will not be able to get the trade from there. All right. And when you will not be able to get the trade, you will not be able to get the sell from there, you can miss this at least these $80, and in longer run these 220 $230. Okay, so you should set up into that direction where the potential is for longer run, not into that direction where potential is already, I mean, gone. Okay, so the answer is that you should set up for a reversal. Yeah, you should start looking for a reversal. All right, so gold already moved up. Yeah, if it is going to push for a couple of more dollars for upside, like $3 $4 or $5 going to hit the $50, good, I mean, great. Yeah, great, you are having more dollars into your account. Okay, but make sure when price gonna start to reverse to the downside, you are into that trade. All right, so example is there. Always risk is there. Always risk is there into this market. Okay, risk is there. Okay, so when price was pushing up, some people were not, feeling comfortable at that price. When price was hitting the when dollar chief was hitting 1.02 2105, some people were not feeling comfortable to go for short on the dollar chief. Okay, all right, and looking for more upside on the dollar chief. But what dollar chief done after that? It reversed. All right, and then dollar chief reversed, and dollar chief is just still going down. Okay, so go into that direction, guys, where the potential is. Okay, forget about the small moves. Okay, so similar on the gold, forget about the $20 move which you are having over there. Okay, make sure, yeah, make sure you take your profit on time when price gonna start to reverse from that top. All right, so currently gold is short term bullish. All right, we all can see that. Yeah, short term bullish for upside. Okay, but you are watching price action over there. All right, price action appeared over there and struggling to push more higher, means that your profit target is about to reach. Rather than hoping for the goal to hit the 1360, don't miss the $20 move somewhere there. All right, so it is to 1340, and if going to drop suddenly aggressively to the downside and going to hit the 1320 or 1330, you might miss the 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 15, I mean, $15 to $20 profit over there. Okay, so watch it, watch the price action, and time to book the profit on the gold, and time to go for a shot on the gold. Okay, so we were bullish on the gold from where? From there. All right, let's look at this chart. Okay, now this move, happened from the bottom of the gold. All right, so it took a lot of time, this move, but finally that wave is completed over there on the gold. All right, so those who remember the gold chart, this move, gold charts, what has gold done since September? Okay, there might be a big chart. All right, so big time frame chart. I don't have, but I mean, I think we are having a weekly chart on it. Yes, there is a weekly chart. Okay, so wave reached to the target. All right, now time to look for this to happen. Okay, a very good chart I have just seen into the one of our members shared that chart. So let's look at that chart. Okay, so just a second, guys. Yeah, there you got. So you are not the only one who's looking to sell the gold. So there are many other big players, those who are looking to sell the gold, all right? Okay, very nice number. I mean, numbered nicely. Okay, one ABC, two completed. You are having the third, all right? Another ABC, fourth completed there, fifth, all right? And bigger ABC, okay? And this is less likely. Yeah, that C wave is less likely. All right, this C wave is less likely. Okay, so the more likely we're going to see continuation up to that a target in longer run. All right, so gold going to go back up in longer run up to $2,000. You know, right? So we are currently not talking about that $2,000. How price going to reach up to that $2,000? So what we are having, yeah, we got the impulse. All right, from that bottom and all right, so should be A, B, C, D, and E wave should be there, okay, at this area. All right, so very nicely, numbered, except, E should be here, all right? A should be here. A, B, and C, and D there, and E there, and complete the triangle, all right? Elliott wave triangle, and continue to go higher. All right, continue to go higher. Okay, this bigger ABC you can see there. Okay, so bigger A, B, and C completed, and the previous trend is this. All right, previous trend is this. Okay, and continue that trend into that direction. Okay, you can again count that one. I mean, like 1, 2, and the third wave there. Okay, third wave there for more upside, and yeah, and super cycle or grand cycle. This might be a third, 4, and 15 in the making, or 1, 2, and third in the making. All right, so after looking at the the bigger chart, yeah, you can number it like that, but nicely, yeah, nicely numbered. All right, so this is the wave you should focus on. All right, that wave. Okay, E wave. All right, E wave, and price struggling at the 1350 or at the previous highs. We are price. Yeah, we were seller there. We were seller there. We were seller at these areas. Okay, these areas, these areas, these areas, and buyer there from this bottom. Okay, and buyer there from that bottom. Now we are looking for this to happen, to go down. All right. So run after the big money, the big wave, where the big wave gonna happen, rather than looking for 10, $15 now. All right. So time to take profit over there. Some of my traders, they were holding even gold long trade from these areas. Okay, since last year, all right, almost a year. So good luck those who made a good money on it, and now let's turn into bearish on the gold. All right. So currently bearish view is against the fundamentals. All right. So trade war is telling us buy gold. All right. But gold will not, break that triangle, the triangle which you have just seen. Okay. All right, guys. All right, everyone. Thank you for coming into the weekly market outlook. Hope you have joined. Hope you have enjoyed that. And let's see what we're gonna have next week on the dollar. All right, and what we're gonna have on the gold. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. We'll see you back again in another weekly market outlook next week. Until then, bye bye.